Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead, and I'm back with yet more Danganronpa. And I kind of remember what's going on. I think we got called to the gym or something like that. Either way, hey, Hifumi! Hey, Hifumi, how come you haven't gone in yet?
Why, Mr. Naegi, don't scare me like that.
Sorry, but we should really go inside.
No, don't go. You can't go. That's what my ghost friend is telling me.
I don't feel good about it either, but we can't just ignore this. Hey, Geef Mr. L, welcome to the stream. Yo!
Damn, that's true too. I guess we have no choice.
Have to go too. I like the way they all spring up when they enter a room. It's kind of, I don't know, it adds to the atmosphere. Kinda. Asking us to gather together all of a sudden like this. What could he possibly want?
Well.
Indeed. What motivates us this time? He keeps things interesting, that's for certain.
How is that funny? Can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how the housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode?
What the heck?
There's something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this. Which of us is actually messed up? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing in particular. Just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone. But I also don't want to stay here living in blind denial after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity.
What is this?
I'm not in denial! That reminds me. Remember how you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come help us? How'd that turn out? It seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue.
Well...
That's just...
Huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
It's strange, that's true. There's no way the police wouldn't know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area.
The police suck!
Wow, for me, that's a bit of a political statement to make in the year of our Lord, or year of our Zord, what year is this game made in? 2008? Never mind, it wasn't that political back then. On the contrary, the mastermind may just be that powerful. On the contrary, the mastermind may be just that powerful. To take control of even the police. Oh, this might not be related, but... Don't say it. Nope, gonna say it. It's about last night. I was near the main hall, just staring off into space. When all of a sudden, I heard it.
Huh?
You heard what? A sound that I don't really know what it was. What kind of sound? Well, like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it, it was like a construction site, I guess? A construction site? I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything. Then you definitely made it up. Must have been the sound of the ocean in that head of yours. I don't even know who could possibly be saying this other than maybe Monokuma. Say what? What you talking about, Toko? And it's Monokuma, okay. What you talking about, Toko? He's arrived. What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. That could kind of sound like construction in a way. What are you talking about? Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped, my lips are sealed, I am fully puckered. Anus included. It's a secret little secret. Fine, then let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us all here? You don't beat around the old bush, do you? Ready for me to get to the point, huh?
You please?
But before that, you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even losing all its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably because of this ho-hum, boring old everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation. Something ripe with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank?
Hey,
No, you can be Monokuma though.
black.
The next Blacken hasn't shown up yet and I'm getting bored. So I've decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? Is it another set of videos or something? Are you gonna show us some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder? Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful. I don't know what you've got planned, but we're not going to kill each other anymore. No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't. That's very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time, it's embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there are things you don't want people to know about you. So I did a little investigating of my own and I dug up some of your darkest secrets.
And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here. I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
Embarrassing memories. I just imagine that Makoto's life has been so boring that for him it's like... Makoto once wore a maid outfit for fun, not even for content or anything. And that's the limit of it. He's just, you know, slightly into dressing up like a maid. Just that vanilla, I guess. Or it's like, Mondo likes NTR. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside, and my entire body suddenly went rigid. They know about my Bionicles collection! Oh. Makoto wet the bed till he was in 5th grade. What? How'd you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once. It was very Danganronpa characters. I gotta say, what's his, how did I forget his name? The guy in the second game, Nagito, yeah, I like Nagito a lot. I also like Maki from the third game, I like Kyoko and Aoi from this one. I gotta say, I like Kirotaka. I think he's a fun guy. Mondo's kinda cool, but, you know, let me think, who else? Oh yeah, what's his name? Fuyuhiko, I think, from the second one. I really liked Fuyuhiko. He's great. Danganronpa 2 in general just had a lot of characters that I really liked. Also, what's white-haired girl from the second one with red eyes? Peko Pekoyama. Yeah, I like Peko. Yeah. Peko was great. You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then, all your deepest, darkest, most embarrassing secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection in the van strapped with loudspeakers and spill the beans. Haha, wouldn't that be so embarrassing? So that's what you meant by motivate? Yep, you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. If you want me to reveal... None of you want me to reveal the truth, right? To reveal the stuff, right? It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but... we'd never kill over something like that. What'd you say? He's right. Your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing. Oh, no. Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same. Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're really saying you won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay then, in 24 hours, I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better. So sad, so depressed. Fare not well. Oh, I got it instead of farewell. It's, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, fare not well, more like. Yeah. With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths.
So,
I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having those secrets revealed is gonna be totally embarrassing. But that's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me.
Good news, everyone. I have a brilliant idea. Why don't we all just confess the secrets in those envelopes right here and now? If we do that, then any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right?
Down and listen.
Okay, so my embarrassing thing is... I don't want to hear your stupid story. What? Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
as for me,
Neither do I. Not because it is unpleasant, but because it is impossible. Having played the game before, I feel like I know what hers is.
Oh?
Even without necessarily being told.
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you.
Absolutely not.
Okay, just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on.
honestly.
As I said,
Come on, come on, come on. I said I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard.
I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now.
but
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
so,
If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
Everyone's that much against it. Even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody's about to kill anybody over it. I hope you're right. A secret's so bad you'd kill someone to keep it. Nobody's got something like that, right? Okay, I'll stop with all the secret talk, but each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't gonna be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. So, you know, don't do anything hasty.
The way you keep repeating it kind of makes me worry even more.
Oh, okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but... Ding dong, bing bong. Yep, school announcement 10 p.m. Going to the whatever bed. Yeah, bugs. Lots of bugs, so many bugs. Surrounded by bugs. Partaking of the water. Nighttime already, huh? Okay, let's just call it a day. Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. I was left with anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Secrets or memories you don't want anyone to know about. A way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least that's what I thought. But maybe I was just being optimistic. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle. Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. But what I didn't know is that even then, a tragedy was taking place. Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active. I mean, for example, it's the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it into action, you It's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make?
I'm not totally sure
Well,
myself.
oh.
Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Hmm. Now that I think about it, I'm trying to think of how many Danganronpa murders across the entire series that I've seen have actually been premeditated and how many were like just in the spur of the moment. And I feel like maybe only 2 of them, maybe, no. I would say around 5 that I've seen were premeditated. The other ones just kind of happened. Like, I'd say the one with Leon and Sayaka was kind of not premeditated, because even though she planned to kill him, that went awry, then he had to go back and kill her, because he was like, you know, well, I'm already here, so... Then he had to leave the room, get the screwdriver, which is also, I guess you could argue, kind of premeditated at that point, because he had to leave and then come back, but... Then at that point, it's no longer self-defense, but, you know. Morning. Good morning.
Good
Ah!
morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Wah! Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. What are you doing here? I wanted to spice things up. So instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the hell for? Because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. You what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? What? What? Your face is all blue like someone on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and you to find out. Good luck. Something's happened to someone. Is it? Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would. But what if? No, what ifs are pointless, especially now when the dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. Oh, murder. I remember being very relieved to see that Aoi was fine. Because I originally, when I played the game, I was like, oh, well, they're totally gonna kill Aoi in the pool, and the whole thing is gonna be like, oh, well, you know, she's the ultimate swimmer. Of course she wouldn't, drown, so she was probably killed. But luckily, it did not happen. No. Jakyo could have won if he didn't have the age-old thing age-old talking too much cliche. Oh, and Jojo? I agree, yeah. He really could have just walked up and killed him. Makoto! Are you okay? Did Monokuma talk to you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and... Byakuya. You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to this something that Monokuma mentioned. This something?
Perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday? It can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is? Why didn't you say something yesterday? Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game, it's every man for himself. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already! There's something wrong with him, serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
That's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. No, the game is murder. Goddamn, Byakuya, Whitestone is one of the most OP stands in Part 5. Or White Album, or whatever they call it in actual name or whatever. Anywho. Wait, where was I going? Oh, yeah, I think it's over here. But yeah, definitely. I very much agree that use this as a big EU that was wasted. That can be said about a lot of stands, honestly. That the stand itself was really, really powerful, but essentially the user was just worthless. Like, you know the hand from Part 4? That is a really, really powerful stand, but like it's just not that good because it's in the hands of Okuyasu, and Okuyasu's an idiot. Or at least that's the reason given. Hello there, fellow organic. Well, less organic and more inorganic, but kind of in the shape of inorganic. Either way, welcome to the stream, Firewall. How you doing? The door to the girls' locker room. I have no way of unlocking it, so I couldn't go in if I wanted to. Huh? The door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked? Ding dong, bing bong.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your
Hey, Makoto Nagi, welcome to the stream. If Penacon Fugo had the hand, he would be unstoppable. Oh, he'd be a beast. Fugo was pretty good. At most things, really. Until he left, or whatever. How have you been, Air? I've been just fine, Firewall. How have you been doing? How have you all been doing? Great to have you all here. Investigation?
Clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya!
See.
Judging from what he said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on! And the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? Suspicious. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. I still refuse to believe Sakura is a girl. I mean, hey, you know, she's like Abby from Last of Us 2, you know? She's just really buff and eats all the protein and the whatnot. And the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. What? What? I don't know how long it took me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did... Wah! That's not a tomboy, that is a Tom man. That's just Tom. A wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. It sounded something like a dinosaur. Danganronpa. Yeah. I like this game. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm. Almost like he was watching this all unfold on a TV screen. In front of a TV screen. Look. Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. I like the tie. Oh, thanks. I think you're talking about mine. It might be the game. Who knows? Either way. Also, are you wearing the court outfit? I thought I'd wear a suit for this because it's, you know, I'm going to school. I should wear a school-ish uniform. It's kind of not, but it might be. Yeah, salute. Everyone salute Chihiro, guys. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? In very nice font, too. They have very nice handwriting. Writing that on the wall in blood. Too bad she bled strawberry juice, I guess. What is pink? What food is pink? Like the snowballs from what is it, Hostess? You know, it's like those pink coconut things. Whatever. She bleeds coconut. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. It must have been someone extremely intelligent and smart. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not the crime of a passion or necessity.
Interesting.
It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head, it's pink sauce. Yeah, pink sauce. It tastes like pink. It's cordial to show up in a suit to someone's death anyway. Yeah, though normally I'm the one, like if it was like Hitman, I'd be wearing the suit to kill them. But this is not that, for the moment. And before I could even begin to clear my head.
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something, Chihiro! Ding dong, ding dong.
A body has been discovered. After
I
a
like
certain
that.
amount of time,
I like that line.
which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It's a hot dog mystery meat. What the hell was that? Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement? Chihiro really is dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. Damn, I couldn't keep us safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? It's a dream. It's a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of even ever being alive. Do I prefer Celestia or Kurumi? I like Kurumi more. Or Kurumi more, yeah. She's just, I don't know, she seems more fun. Shut up. Okay, to begin with. No, there are more important things to worry about right now than a dumbbell. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall? I agree, that is a pretty interesting word. Wait. Wait. Look at the wall. Are these letters on the wall? What if I do literally everything except look at the very obvious words on the wall? Word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. At the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. Look, it's a dumbbell. Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
This.
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? Wait, did you say Genocide Jack is here in this school?
No way!
There's no way, yeah. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Yeah. You reckon Genocide Jack uses a sword that's not even his? You know, that's a different Jack. This Jack is, you know... Well, actually, has Raiden technically committed genocide? Just in the sheer number of people he's killed, because he's killed kind of a lot. I mean, even in just Metal Gear Rising alone, he killed at least a few hundred. I don't think that's like genocide numbers, but like, I don't really know what the genocide number is. There has to be like an actual definition for it, right? Because like, I know that like, logistically speaking, genocide is more about the race or like the ethnicity of the person. But there's gotta be like an actual number where just the sheer number you've killed hits genocide level, right? I don't know. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. They don't call him the Ripper for nothing. Yeah, he wiped out almost the entire state of Colorado. My god. The man is brutal. No, why? 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 I love Toko, she's great. Toko's pretty fun. She fainted! That did not sound good! Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up!
Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
So she is hemophobic? Imagine being hemophobic in the year of our Zord 2023. Come on, Toko. You could be better than that. My uncle used to be hemophobic, but look at him. He went to his son's wedding with his son's boyfriend. Anyway, horrifically dumb jokes aside. So she's hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films. All of Colorado's gone, so nothing of importance was lost. I gotta be honest. I'm still not entirely sure Colorado's an actual state. I feel like it's just a city. People like more like, okay, sure, you can be a state. I'm not sure if it's real, like Wisconsin or South Dakota. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically, she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think she should. No, I think it should. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. Genocide is killing off a large group of people who share something in common, being race, faith, place to go to. Okay, yeah. I gotcha. I mean, I guess that's kind of genocide, because they all live in Colorado, but... She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. No time flat, she was just standing up. Knowing the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. Well, there's a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right? It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. Might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me?
She totally ignored me.
Very well. You take care of the girl and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume no one has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation... The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that. Jack killed all the 20 people that unironically live in Colorado. The rest were just visiting. Colorado's only redeeming quality is all the fossil sites. That's fair. You know, Colorado has a lot of cool dinosaur places, from what I heard. I haven't been to any of them, but, you know. Pretty sure I have been to Colorado, though. Regardless. Pretty sure it doesn't exist.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There was no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. I disagree. I've been to high school. Then it's happened again? Is the title a goddamn Warhammer reference or am I reaching? It is, but that's also the only Warhammer reference I know. I need to get into Warhammer. I never got into it. I need to try. I'm just so bad at real-time strategy games that, like, it's gonna be kind of hard. Gifts for the gift god! Coins for the coin throne! Yeah. I do think I would like it, though. The lore seems really cool. Then, it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Your balls? Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? Yeah, I sure did, chum. Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it. So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Blood for the blood god! Also, you can just buy some of the kits and build the models and customize them. That's the other big allure to Warhammer. Actually, that does sound pretty cool, yeah. I've always wanted to get into garage kits. I just don't really have the time or money. Or honestly, even the space for it. I do not have places to put things. So we'll see. I'll see about doing that for like a stream at some point. Doing like a hand cam, like painting a Warhammer thing stream. I could see doing that. Examining the corpse of one of our friends? Having to suspect all of our other friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How could I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but don't do it so soon. What? Do you want to die?
Ignorance.
Do you want to die? Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object.
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some India.
Calm down.
Love Genocide Jack, they're great. Yeah, Genocide Jack is awesome. But I'm not going to say too much more on that for the one person in the comments who probably hasn't played Danganronpa yet. Just for them, you know? I like to look out for the little guys. Alright. Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro, then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. We're getting more victims? If we mess this up, we're all dead meat!
Hey, hey!
Hold on, hold on. Don't you worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that. Yep, there it is. A very cheap option for you if you want to get in the model kits. Your entry grade RX 78-2 is 4 inches tall and best of all only $10. Really? Huh. I'll consider that. Why not? Warhammer modeling or painting or whatever it is for the stream. That could be fun. Yeah. I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added in the regulations menu. In that case, why not limit it to one person? Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on the... you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Plus, it's very beginner friendly. Oh, nice. Yeah. That's kind of what I need for this. I also don't really paint that much physically, so like... it'd be good to get some practice in, you know, before I get like any expensive sets. Oh yeah, Gunpla. Yeah, Gunpla as well. Yeah, just one would totally murder that possibility.
he's waiting for
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something happens. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up! Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice! I'm gonna get dropped
there is
off!
nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation to Sweet. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna say that we need to start our investigation quickly. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Okay.
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. The RX-78 kit I mentioned is a gunpla kit. Oh, okay, yeah. I gotcha. In that case, yeah, I'll try that. That's true. I hate to say this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. And that's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma file number 2 has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation.
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve it? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use. You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. They're offering me 30-minute mission kits. They're a bit more expensive at $16, but they're easy to build and super customizable since they're like Bionicles. Oh, okay. 30-minute mission. Gotcha. Okay, for starters, dumbbell. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually a murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Alright, we got the obvious one. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have splattered with blood during the murder. Yeah, it must have splattered with blood. It must have splattered with blood during the murder. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true. But it wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her. But still. I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hiro and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
You want to get in the model kits, be sure to buy a pair of nippers. Oh, yeah, the little clippy things that you use to get off the little nubs. Yeah. Well, it's difficult to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned how she couldn't do it herself. But she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have had to come with someone else. It's possible, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the truth sections in the notebook. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger? Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. I'm not gonna say that because I feel like I'd get cancelled. I don't know, man. I really thought about that stuff. Cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help but wonder what it might be. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already? New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? I mean, fair enough. I guess. Okay, pretty sure I know where we're going next. Actually, we gotta... Wrong button. It's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. If I remember right, this card reader's meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Did you cut me out? Well, he said it, I don't have to. I should have gotten more sleep last night, alright. Anyway, has he been domesticated? Has he been domesticated? Is Monokuma submissive and breedable? It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? It's just about this card reader. Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through all the doors unlocked, you are correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist in the prowl. Ceiling mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. The best kind. Followed closely by laughter, but with the S. Wait, what am I saying? I don't even know what joke I was trying to make there. Agari Himiko. Agari Himiko. Isn't she from Komi-san? Because the model kits are made of a lot of different pieces. The overall figure is a bit more fragile than the pre-built figures. Oh, yeah. I gotcha. That makes sense. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, right?
Of course.
Correctly correct. Oh wait, the joke I was gonna make was like Swiss cheese slaughter, second only to like the Gouda slaughter or mozzarella slaughter or something like that. Okay, never mind. I'm fully awake now, I think. So then, that means only girls can go into the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. Yep, okay, she was from Komi-san, nice. The score is like 10 to 250 or something like that. I have not been keeping track of the score in our game, but yeah. I'm getting there. See right through me? Right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. Hello Kitty. I really want to say Hello Kitty, but I don't. This feels like a trick question. I'm gonna say trick question because Hello Kitty's name is probably something else. Bye, Geef Mr. L. Have a good day. Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Yeah, I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. Is he really that noble if he's advocating theft and loopholes? So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. It's a trick, but not in the way you think. Huh. I want to say Hello Kitty from Hello Kitty, but it also feels like it's not the answer. Maybe the trick is that I'm trying to think of the trick, but it's not, and that's then I guess wrong. So I'm gonna say Hello Kitty. Final answer. Instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things. Get it? Got it? All good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
so sleepy. I know that feeling. Again, not because the game is bad or anything, just because, like, I am, how can I put this? I just fall asleep when I start, like, reading stuff, you know? Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. What's that punishable by? Death?
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth section of the... Because the Hello Kitty might be in Hello Kitty, but Hello Kitty's a Sanrio character. Oh, okay. I gotcha. That makes sense. I thought the art style looks familiar. So, what are we looking for in here? Like a metal blocking the entrance, machine, yeah. Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Well, it's made of metal and it's got a bunch of buttons on it. That's it, it's a fair assessment. And lights. It has lights too. Trying to think, what would it be? What is he trying to show me here? Oh. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of the dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to... Junko, Leon, and Saga? Totoro from probably My Neighbor Totoro. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. Incorrect. Oh, Toto. Okay, yeah, I read that wrong. Dang. I'll take the L. Well, what's Toto from? I don't recognize the name. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when it did... You're right! This is Saika's handbook! Now do you understand it? Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Though young people recoil from entering the black magic industry, I found its treatments of employees quite good when I entered it, and the president and familiar are cute too, so everything is awesome. That's a fucking title. Oh, that's not even like a light novel. It's like that's like an entire story, start to finish, just in that one title. See. Yeah, now I understand. You want me to eat these? No, Makoto, I don't. Main Hall Eve handbooks has been added to the thing. Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Strange.
It's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. The other one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. First pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. Cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The world disconnected. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Your mom looks so faded right now. Yeah. I don't know why. For some reason, with every visual novel game I've ever played on this channel, roughly an hour into the stream, I wind up getting tired. And I don't know why. It's almost without fail, almost every time around an hour, I'll start being like, oh, I'm sleepy. And if I can keep going past this, I have plenty of ground to cover. It would be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. It would be surprising if it didn't break, I should say. Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey!
Angry! Now I'm...
Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it wouldn't break that easily. But it did.
Impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't frickin' break. It can withstand up to tens of tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even My Amazing Handbooks does have one single weak point. It's got a trench then with the thing that you fire stuff into no larger than a womp rat. Oh, but even My Amazing Handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
Can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have been broken it somehow without realizing that what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the area questions hanging in the air. Monokuma disappeared. I'm gonna guess. Oh, Yukiko Kudo. Maybe that's because he played a game while looking at the chat talking to us. Not quite, I don't think, because I feel like, you know, with like Tears of the Kingdom and stuff like that, that keeps me a bit more awake. I think part of it is just reading in general kind of tires me out for some reason. Maybe it expends too much of my processing power, just Word. Microsoft Words. Oh yeah, VNs don't require me to be alert at all times, that's true. Resident Evil 4 keeps me on my toes. Yeah, you also... Okay, so yeah, it's not just me getting sleepy when we read VNs. Like, don't get me wrong, I really like Danganronpa, but like... Even then, it's still kind of tire-inducing. But anyway, Yukiko Kudo. That could be really most things. Anime, games, something else. I'm gonna say Yukiko Kudo. I'm gonna say Shin Megami Tensei 4. That's the game I'm guessing. Why not? What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Oh. Okay, then this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Not quite? Hold on, there's still more here waiting to be checked. No. Guess I just gotta talk to him. I don't really know what else it would be. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Detective Conan. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? SMT4 sold under 700,000 games in the US, think about that. I never actually played that one, but I've heard it was pretty good. So I guess I'm part of the reason it didn't sell much more than that. So, yeah, a little bit my fault there, but I'll try to make up for it in the future when I buy, I don't know, Persona 6? Whenever that comes out. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Which is...
Don't make me repeat myself.
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Goose. Goose, I'm gonna say from Untitled Goose Game. This feels a little too obvious. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
Clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Is more so Persona completely overshadowed SMT as a series to the point where people don't even know SMT inspired Persona? Yeah. That's what's funny about that, is that the spin-off became way more popular than the original. Kinda like how, like, you know how with certain scientific in Railgun and then Index and all that? I'm pretty sure Index came first, then Railgun was spin-off. But then everyone liked Railgun more. Or something. Sure want to lock in the answer? Yes. On the off chance that this is just a trick question or like a joke question or whatever. I'm gonna say Goose for Goose Game. Yeah. Or Goose Game for Goose. Evidence? Does something like that really... Yeah, hey, you two! Big trouble. Need your
I
help.
don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
I mean,
But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please. You gotta help me. What is the emergency? This is, yeah, a serious emergency. Yeah. Just calm down, okay, Hina? It's an emergency. An emergency? What happened? Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Are you absolutely sure about this? I'm gonna still stick with the Untitled Goose Game, yeah. I'm going with it. Lock it in. Lock me in for Untitled Goose Game. I got this. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me repeat myself. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure you'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. You have a strong mind, my friend, you're correct. Yeah, baby! I did not doubt myself this time, yeah! Wait for us, Hina! Looks like she's headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Oh, hey, look at that, we're already here. Anyway. Toko, where the fuck is... Oh, there. Is Toko inside? No, she's Toko. Some kind of emergency. Oh, no, it just repeats. Alright, Aoi, what you doing? I come up to roughly your waist. I'm a 5-year-old. Aoi. She's not even that tall either. That's what makes it funny. SMT else started this digital D&D campaign. Even modern SMT games kept some of the start names from DNC, from D&D, like Dexterity. Huh. That's interesting. Didn't know that, actually. I guess I can kind of see that, yeah. Makes sense. Some of the monsters even are a little D&D-ish, kinda. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, to see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying this was all this weird stuff. Weird stuff? We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. I may as well give it a shot. Ding dong. The door swung open, slowly and silently. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried.
It's crazy that every big RPG franchise nowadays originated as a digital D&D campaign. What's also funny is that if you look at stuff like Fate, in Fate Stay Night, they very clearly mention stuff like saving throws and like luck stats. Like a lot of the stats in Stay Night are kind of like similar to that. That's why they're like, if you look at like the way stuff is listed in Stay Night, it looks kind of D&D-ish. And it's kind of cool. Next, Charles. Charles, of course, from Choo Choo Charles. That's where I'm guessing that's from.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. I rang a little while ago. Wrong fairy tale. Oh, of course. Yeah. I remember the little cat thing, right? Yeah.
Drive out the killer. Just drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Did she think the serial killer genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her?
Oh, Byakuya!
Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to.
Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula.
Byakuya.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again.
D&D was heavily inspired by Tolkien's work, meaning we have Tolkien to thank for Camilla's and Sephiroth's existence. Yeah, and then Tolkien was inspired by his weird brain that caused him to think Middle-earth was real. Very strange story stuff, but like, yeah, it's actually kind of interesting to look into. Either way.
But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's head back to the investigation.
Hold on.
Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise? Oh, I have no idea. Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Shiro Ogami. I believe that's from BNA, Brand New Animal. Look, it's Bakugan. Yeah. Look, it's broccoli.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away.
Byakuya!
And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked. Several times as we walked. Yes, it's from BNA, yeah! But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. There are no clues there. We need to check elsewhere. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Does it? Whoa! There's so many books and files! And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Oh, does this have something about Genocide Jack? There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. The eminence in the shadows. I'm not gonna say Michael Hawk. Tony Hawk's evil twin. Monsieur Rooster. If you're ready to be disappeared for, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one up at random. Oh, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. That's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I would turn the file to the shelf. No, already did that one. There's a ton of thick files stuffed under the bookshelf. If you're thinking through looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. A little just Udo Nomura. Udo Nomura. Well, obviously he's the creator of Final Fantasy. No, High School of the Dead. It's the Lali Lu Lay Low. Yeah, Metal Gear. The Patriots, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the joke you're making. The people control the shadows from the society and all that. The Patriots, yeah. And the one who killed the president was Raiden. He fought the president in a Dr. Octopus suit when they both had swords, and the president had a flamethrower or something like that. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful when I was in the library. Muso Shoujo Machiavellianism. Okay, yeah. Machiavellianism. Yeah. I gotcha. I remember. Even no one else remember. I remember. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? Kinda. The entire reason I was interested in this library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it as a lie. Well, it's not that. It's just... It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. Alright. Kairi Shishigo. Fate Apocrypha. Easily. Challenging me on a fate question. That's interesting. Ah. Fate Apocrypha. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary and simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. Not even in you. And it's like, oh, it's suddenly motivational or whatever. Aw. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I've reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you read all these documents more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
Other words.
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. They're called the Patriots. Thus is the power of Lali Lule Lo. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. Not really. Something becomes normal when you can do it in the middle of a group of strangers and no one would bat an eye. I kind of agree to that. Like walking or breathing or having a fist fight over a stick of gum. Common things, really. Watching a homeless man kill a pigeon for sport. Normal stuff. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I would like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. Insert Byakuya as the real mastermind theory. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf. This is the complete case file. Every single chapter, every single report surrounding Genocide Jack case has been compiled here. Because there were so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body suspended. Why would you hurt homeless people? I'm not hurting homeless people, it's just, you know, they're hunting pigeons for sport and I'm watching. I find it interesting. Fairy Girl. What would Fairy Girl be from? I'm gonna say, Goblin Slayer. That's my guess, Goblin Slayer. Notice the homeless pigeon hunters. Me and my uncle used to hunt them with traps and were always left empty-handed. Well, see, what's funny about the way that's written is that it could also be interpreted that you're hunting the homeless people. Which, you know, I want to clarify is a crime, and you should never do it for the audience out there who thinks that I think it's funny, but, like, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact are the members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of the crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Oh yeah, Fairy Girl from Fate Grand Order, that was, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. The random fairy girl from Lost Belt 6. Which, by the way, Lost Belt 6 is gonna come to NA soon. And that will, guys, that'll be an adventure for NA players. That's gonna be fantastic. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
In other words,
The culprit isn't the copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. Get!
in other words,
That right there is evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then, Genocide Jack really is... Challenge with Fate in 1. That is true, that's fair. I'm not gonna make any excuses, I should have known that. Honestly, that is what popped into my mind a little bit, but I was like, no, surely it wouldn't be that. And then it was, so yeah, I lost. How do the birds know that you have a gun? I mean, they'll find out when I shoot them, I guess. That Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer. Really is walking around among us. Among Us. Stop posting about Among Us. I'm tired of seeing it. Yeah. Things really are starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be a good idea for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Byakuya, about the Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
Fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Murder case of Genocide Jack, top secret. Well, it's not that much of a secret if you put it on the case cover. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Joker. From Persona 5... Or wait, possibly One Piece. Because that's what they named Doflamingo. Or possibly Batman because of Joker the clown. I'm gonna say Persona 5. No, let's just go with the obvious answer. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. A lot of scissors. The names of the Genocide Jack victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 70. Shoji Gaku, 23. Hano Ise, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsu Nataro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takashi Masamune, Yuto Yumijima. There was no end to it. What if these were like the names of the devs and they just put them in there for fun? One thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left written in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page... Oh, Persona 2! Oh, of course, right. The villain of Persona 2, yeah. It's like animals are actually evolving to recognize people with guns as threats. It is interesting, actually, yeah. Maybe just like a, you know, kind of like instincts or whatever. Filing results. All the crimes took place on either weekdays or at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words...
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. This one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know, I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added to the Truth Bolt section of the handbook. Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? No, wait, Byakuya! He needs to byak the fuck up. Get it? He needs to back up and wait. Yeah. Hanako Yamada. Fuck, that sounds familiar. Hanako. Hanako Yamada. I'm gonna say Persona 5. I think it's... I forget the name of the reporter chick, but I feel like that was her name. Probably not, but I'm gonna say, yeah, Persona... Wait. No. Persona 4. Let me say Persona 4. Final answer. Persona 4. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like this?
Time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Yandere Simulator. Oh, I remember that. I remember the devs apparently went like nuts and stopped updating it or something like that. Crazy stuff. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. Satoru Umezawa. Don't know. Let me think. Okay, Satoru Umezawa, let me think. Ghost of Tsushima. Sir Nose devoid of funk. That sounds like a pun name, so I'm gonna say Ace Attorney 4. At the same time, I've uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. Who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene. The girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. He's from Magic the Gathering. Oh, okay. Nope. Okay, so what I said was wrong. Well, this poster, it's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't really seem to quite fit, it doesn't quite seem to fit the boys' locker room. Someone shat on the floor. You ever been lifting so hard that you just kind of shit on the floor? It's Funkin Teleki versus the Placebo Syndrome. I've never heard of that, but it sounds kind of cool. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet. Anything else? I don't think there is. What's up, Kyoko? Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress in your investigation? Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing. It's definitely worth worrying about. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a special kind of crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug? Even the title's just clickbait. I saw absolutely 0 gifts in the last 2 hours. Honestly, I thought I was gonna do some daily life stuff, but well, I guess it's just the way life is sometimes, you know? But there was a sacrifice. There was, in fact, a sacrifice. In the form of Chihiro. Wait, so then this rope isn't a rope at all. This isn't rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing him again looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together It's the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. Unless you were referring to Chihiro's death, then I say touche. Well, I guess that's what I was referring to now. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Aha. Oh. Doesn't need to talk to them or whatever. Dude, the real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger? Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. She did, but it's wrong that badly. Let's scroll. Okay, so yeah, we already had this conversation.
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body, her soul. Star is such a helpless being. It's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. Oroku Saki. Oroku Saki. Is it Magic the Gathering again? That's my best guess. I cannot forgive this. Something else I need to check. Yeah. Yep, alright. Anything I'm missing is the question. Oh, it's written on the wall, but just look at all the other Genocide Jack cases. Okay, yeah. I think I'm missing here. Well, clearly I'm missing something, but like, what? Yeah. Fucking fast forward. Come on. Actually, Shredder's real. Oh, Shredder's real name from Team NT. Oroku Nagi's his older brother from the comics. Okay. I get it. Know where they park, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe you should talk to someone who knows a little bit about the locker rooms. Okay, now I can leave. I guess I've always been in the locker room, so I guess I could go ask her. We got the library. Alright, well either way, I'm going back to the boys' locker room. I thought one of the lockers might be open, but I think that's all I'm really gonna get out of this place. Alright, leave the boys' locker room, sure. Mariko Yashida. Gotta say I don't know. Mariko Yashida. Mariko. Sounds like the name of like a weather report lady. So I'm gonna say what was I gonna say? It's come on. Yeah. Don't worry, Vinny Kitty. You still have the whole name game thing. We can all just kind of, you know, do the thing. Ding, ding, ding. He for me has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Also, the punching bag's been in great use. Look at how flat it is. Exactly. Yeah, it's been pounded to a pulp, like a fine sheet of punch. The next one's just gonna go right through it. He for me has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What'd you find? I cannot reveal that just yet, but I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What'd you see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Okay, so there's something else here I need to do. Unlocked now, so it's kind of pointless. Does he have something else to say?
I feel it.
Okay. We already... What else is there? Oh, Mariko was Wolverine's lover. Oh, right. Okay. We already looked at the poster. I thought one of the lockers might be open. Already got the strange sand on the carpet. I don't think there's really anything else in here worth talking about. Huh. And there's the pool, which appears to have nothing. But I can't leave here yet, so... What? Alright, surveillance camera. I wasn't gonna go through with this. Real gun. And I can't just present things to him, so I can't just strike up a new conversation. Pool-related items on the shelf. There doesn't seem to be any kind of clues left. I don't think this flotation donut holds any clues to this case. Come on, give me the thing that I need. What do I need to do to progress? Oh, I guess Sakura knows where the locker rooms. Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura? I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. When I need to go for now, see ya, Firewall. Okay, then let me ask you something. Think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched? Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see. But there is something that's been bothering me about this locker room. About the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with the coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now. Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, is it an unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with. Oh. Now we can leave. Okay. That was what they wanted. Let's see. I want to get to at least the start of the trial before we stop for now. I gotta say, this series is going on a lot longer than I thought it would. I really thought it was gonna, like, end at 6 episodes because I was like, oh, well, I'll play it and then each episode will be like one trial. And I was wrong. Oh, wait, that's not what he wanted? Oh. It was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone! Someone take it out of the archive? The only one who wouldn't do something like that. Can't think of anyone but Byakuya. It's the clear of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on and it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Oh yeah, baby! Kinda thought that was it as far as, I don't know. Clues go, but there's just a little more. Let's see. She's in the dining hall, she's in the warehouse. Alright. Okay, oh, what you got for me? Oh, hi Hina. How's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out and she keeps just mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just kind of left her. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course? There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Water was created by Satan. Really? And I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Well, I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Yeah, she was a little strange. She was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh, wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? Never really saw her as that kind of girl. Alright. Celeste, give me what you need to know so I can do the trial or whatever. Clearly this is not the route I'm going for. Not looking for the JPEG of food. Let me into the warehouse. Wait, what is... Hold on. No, it's... No, wasn't there a button that turns on like the, Oh, here it is. I just wonder if there's a button that turns on the map as I'm moving, but whatever. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then, did you find something? Very well, I will tell you and only you. Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really? This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffs the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but... It would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So, apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. The strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Oh, there it is. Alright. Last trial time. Not that I'm doing it this stream, but it is time for that.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
May as well.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or... It's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that seems like a very good place to stop this stream. I have been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. I'll be back tomorrow with more Tears of the Kingdom, and I hope to see you all there. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and goodbye for now.